Hi guys, I told you I needed to get inspired to do a video for you. Well, today was an exciting day because what happened is the Phillies signed Bryce Harper to a 13-year, $330 million contract, which is pretty exciting. So I thought it'd be worthwhile to explore Bryce's hitting data. So here's the script. This stuff looks familiar to you. We first load in the package and then we get Bryce's ID number. And then using that, we collect data for 4 seasons, 2015 through 2018. And I put the four data frames into a single object using the list function. And I give the list function a different labels that will be helpful for interpreting the graphs. And you see what I'm doing is I'm looking at these 5 variables, and I got this special function called compare IP4, which allows me to compare 4 data frames. Okay, let's see what we have. And so here are the plots we got. And so the first plot is we're looking at Bryce's launch speed for 4 seasons. Bryce is a left-handed hitter, so he's on the right-hand side of this diagram. And this is encouraging from a Phillies fan. It looks like he's got a pretty large region where he hits the ball pretty hard. That's interesting. Next, we look at his launch angle. Bryce has a pretty big uppercut, so he tends to hit the ball pretty high in the air. Don't see too much here. It looks like in 2015 he hit in the inside and up. He didn't hit the ball very high, and then it was pretty steady. And then maybe down here you see hit more balls on the ground, balls that were low in the strike zone. The next thing I do is I look at his spray angle. Now, Bryce is a dead pulls the ball pretty much. And what's interesting is it looks like he's been pulling the ball more in recent seasons. So like balls that are on the inside of the strike zone, he was really pulling very heavily, maybe more so in previous seasons. Next, let's look at his hit probability. This is concerning to me because it looks like that in the earlier seasons, Bryce had a pretty large region of the strike zone where he had a high hit probability of balls in play. But in last season, it seems like he was susceptible to, he didn't seem to connect as well on pitches that were up inside and lower outside. He tended to miss those. And so hopefully that'll improve in the 2019 season. And last thing I will look at is home run probabilities. And this is a little harder to read, but we see that in this last season, he seemed to like the balls over the plate. Okay, that's my quick analysis of Bryce Harper.